I used to do art. I used to draw lots with my mum many years ago, and it was a good way for her to help herself and come out of her own mental depression and anxieties and issues like that. And last year, during my support, talking with my support worker, it was suggested that I started picking up a pencil again, and so I started doing my drawings. The first one I did, I'm quite proud of. It took me 3.5 days, that did. Kept going down there, kept spending lots of time doing little sketches. And in those 3 days I found my head was clear, I hadn't drunk, I hadn't smoked. And so yeah, I just kept going. But it's something that runs in my family. We've quite a lot of artists, but it all stemmed, everyone really, it became part of their recovery process. I was first referred to Mikey, and then a bit later on it was recognised I needed a bit more specialist help, so I was referred to Access PRS. They did everything. They helped me get off the streets. I was homeless, helped me get my flat, helped me get my furniture. It's mine, which is, the best thing to be able to say, especially after having been homeless. I was referred to Southdown first as a client by my mental health liaison. A lot of the help I had was from more the individual support officer, but over the last year I've been helped into entering rehabilitation services, to entering alcohol anonymous clinics and to dealing with my own mental health conditions, as well as just engaging with other people. A lot of people don't understand, but when you've been mentally ill for a while or you've been homeless, you really can become disconnected. So for a lot of people, this is one of the first important things, and I know it's certainly helped me. At the end of the day, a person's got to want to be helped, a person's got to want to have a flat and that. They're not a service that's just going to spoon things out to you. You've got to do the work, but they will help you and support you, and their advice and guidance is invaluable, it really is. For Southdown, client involvement is really important. There's so many ways that a client can get involved, just from attending workshops to attending the peer support networks. It's a good opportunity just for the clients to give a bit of feedback and suggest parts of, where the services could be improved, or just to point out what really is the most valuable part of each service. Client involvement for me with Southdown, it started, my support worker suggested that I just pop down to one of the peer support networks, one of the local ones. And once I was there, I just started meeting other clients, and another employee of Southdown just started talking about ways of getting involved. And before you know it, I've been coming here every week since. I've been involved in creating workshops. I'm now involved in management meetings, particularly on client leads. Everything I'm doing as a volunteer and as an ex-client is basically to try and help me become a support worker. I'm hoping next year to get back into work. And this place has given me so much experience, as well as helping with training, and I'm doing some of my own MVQs at home. I volunteer 2 reasons really. One, it really helps me. My confidence and everything it's got really so much bigger. I've become the person I used to be. I've become a person in many ways that now I like to be. And to have self-value is obviously so important. But I do it because I know it helps people, not just the employees here, but some of the calls I make. I speak to clients directly, and in the 5-minute call, I know I've helped that person, I've answered a question, or signposted them to another service, whatever is needed, really. Southdown is a life-saving experience. To hear people say, 2 years later, they're still doing well, they're still in their house. It's got to be the only reason, if anything, that Southdown and its services should be here, should continue, should be doing what it's doing.